An agent editing multiple files without atomic execution breaks your build instantly. Look at the left side of the screen where 3 separate source files enter the agent's pipeline for a single feature request. Think of this like a surgeon operating on 3 organs simultaneously while blindfolded in one eye. On the right, the agent generates 3 distinct edits, but without coordination. Those changes scatter across the file system. In fact, most engineers assume agents edit code directly, but they actually emit structured patches that must be parsed, verified, and applied as a single transaction or not at all. Trace the paths toward the middle, where the real chaos unfolds under multi-file coordination. The agent mistakenly applies the second patch to the wrong file auth service and saves another file into a completely non-existent directory path. That red build failed label on the far right shows the inevitable outcome when dependencies shatter and the compiler crashes. Multi-file edits must be atomic or your code base becomes a minefield. 2 tools solve this today, Cursor and Ada. Cursor relies on real-time file system watchers to stream inline diffs, while Ada manages atomic git commits under the hood to ensure instant rollbacks. This precise failure explodes the moment your agent attempts a cross-file refactor during an automated feature deployment. You hit this exact breakdown the moment your prompt forces an agent to update index.js and style.css at the same time. Look at the far left box labeled before direct file overrides, where the old approach blind overrides files directly and triggers an instant build failure. Think of direct file overrides like remodeling a house by tearing down every wall before checking if the blueprint fits. Follow the blue arrow to step 1 and step 2 in the center, where structured patch generation and previewing enter the workflow. Counterintuitively, modern agents don't actually rewrite full files anymore. They stream unified diffs, so you can inspect additions and deletions before a single byte changes on disk. Now trace the decision flow on the right, where the system evaluates if all patches succeed. Following the top path marked yes leads to a single atomic transaction, updating both files simultaneously for a successful build and clean deploy. If even one patch fails, follow the bottom path marked no. A automatic rollback triggers, immediately restoring your previous state and neutralizing broken dependencies. That small box at the bottom summarizes the core win, reduced risks and predictable changes across your workspace. Now let us look at the exact mechanism that solves this, how it works under the hood. Look at the left panel showing the unified diff format, where structured patches break down precise code edits into line-by-line hunks. Think of a unified diff like a precise surgical prescription. It doesn't replace the patient's whole body, just target lines with exact position markers. Under section 1, the file identifiers show the target path, like old API.py versus new API.py. While the hunk header specifies line numbers and offsets, red minus signs highlight. Deleted lines, green plus signs show added code, and unchanged lines provide context. Counterintuitively, most agents don't calculate diffs in memory, they output raw text hunks that an external patch parser must evaluate against the actual files on disk. Shift your focus to the center panel showing atomic multi-file edits, where the agent submits edits for file 1, file 2 and file 3 together. If every single hunk validates, follow the green arrow to apply all, committing the transaction and updating the repository cleanly. But if even one line fails to match, follow the red abort path down to failure, where 0 changes hit disk on the right panel under automatic rollback. The system uses saved restore points to loop back from a failed state to the original state. All edits succeed together or none apply at all. If understanding AI coding agent internals at this level is what you want, subscribe now, because every Saturday we break down one core concept completely free. Next, let us see exactly where this runs inside the agent, the real implementation behind the concept. You are seeing the primary multi-file agent loop as defined by Cursor. Look at the left side of the screen labeled Step 1, where the agent makes LLM calls, generating those messy code snippets and curly brackets. Those aren't raw text files. Cursor prompts the model to emit structured JSON blocks defining each intended change. Think of it like sending a list of ingredient changes instead of rewriting the whole recipe. Follow the blue line to step 2, Unified Diff Generation. Here, a custom cursor binary parses that raw JSON stream and builds a valid unified diff. The specific a.js and b.js patches shown here, instantly isolating the added green lines and removed red lines before the user ever sees them. Trace that path toward the right into the center monitor. This is the diff preview UI where you can visually inspect the current code against the proposed change for multiple listed files like standard VS Code diff panels. A counterintuitive part of Cursor's design is that this entire preview runs locally in your editor before the model knows if you accepted the change. Moving to the far right, step 4, Atomic Patch Application. Look closely at the branching path. If you click Accept, all hunks must apply cleanly across every file listed, such as auth.py and database.sql. When they do, trace the green line, it commits the transaction and updates your repository state. If any hunk cannot apply, maybe you manually edited a file in another tab, trace the red failure path. The whole edit is aborted and a rollback restores your original repo state, ensuring you never end up with a partial broken feature. Other agents like Ada often rely on Git commits for atomicity, but Cursor as an IDE can apply or revert patches memory fast, which is the key difference. Now let us talk about the engineering constraint that made this design the only right call. Look at the left side, comparing direct file override versus diff-based patching. Think of direct override like performing surgery with a chainsaw. It cuts through everything, including critical human edits you just made locally. The collision point shows a large red explosion where local changes are lost instantly, ensuring the build breaks later. Counterintuitively, most agents actually prefer direct overrides. Generating perfect diffs is computationally expensive for the LLM, and many agent frameworks take the easy route by rewriting whole files, blind to context mismatches. Diffs are the safer path because, as that top right panel highlights, they encode precise intent, the exact lines to modify, rather than an entire ambiguous blob of code. That's why multi-file edits must be transactional. Follow the diff-based patching path to the right, showing how a local file context check happens before any bytes on disk are altered. When the context matches, follow the top branch. Atomic edits succeed, and the green check mark indicates safe build and precise intent applied. But look at the critical context mismatch detected flow. This is the moment the patch application engine, the component we saw earlier, notices your local file changed or drifted since the agent first read it. A direct override can't see this, it just clobbers your edits. The diff engine immediately halts, rolling back to the original file to prevent build breakage. Two tools solve this today, Cursor and Claude Code. Cursor integrates this flow directly into the IDE for instant visual rollback, while Claude Code handles transactional atomic patches via CLI. This reveals the deeper principle: safety and precision over easy, context-blind automation. If you are building your own multi-file editor agent, diffs are non-negotiable for production reliability. Next, you must check out our video breaking down the advanced context window retrieval architecture required to generate these highly accurate patches in the first place. Subscribe for a new AI coding agent breakdown every Saturday.